So sometimes I have to take a step back and remind myself why I'm in business. And generally, when this happens, this is kind of the scenario that goes down. I'm either talking to someone, or I read about someone, or someone tells me that, okay, someone or an organization is doing some excessive level of business, right? So, hey, did you know that this company, and maybe this company I know started a couple years after ours, did you know they're doing like 100 grand a day in sales, or 50 grand a day, or 10 million, or whatever it is, 10 million annually, whatever it is. It's basically, or they're getting X amount of clients a week, or whatever the thing is. Generally, the scenario is some other organization is doing better than us, right? So this is something that you're going to notice yourself in business the more that you grow. And then you get into this mode where it's a mindset where you think, I should be doing that. I should be at this level, or I should have exceeded that level by now. And that's where you have to come back and remind yourself why you're in business. Now, there's a chance that you are in business to hit a goal like that, where you want to be, let's say, the number one software in a certain industry, the number one software in the restaurant industry, or whatever it is, right? You want to have the most users, right? So in those cases, if you hear about another software that has exceeded yours and they started after you, then maybe you remind yourself why you're in business. You want to be number one. But for me personally, and for probably many of you listening, your goals when you got in business probably weren't to do, 50 to 100 grand a day in sales, whatever exorbitant number somebody else is doing. So in fact, it probably wasn't really tied to a specific income goal in general. I know me personally, when I was working a corporate job, I know the things I didn't like. I didn't like the set schedule, the meetings, the obligations, the small talk, and having to kind of play the office politics and things like that. Not that there was anything like terrible. It just didn't really fit what I liked. And the reason I wanted to work for myself and have my own business was I wanted to be able to spend more time with family, and do things like maybe grab lunch or brunch on a Tuesday, or go to the beach on a Thursday afternoon, or take a long weekend if I wanted. I wanted to make a good living doing it. I wanted to be able to help others. And in short, I wanted to basically control my time. I wanted to have discretionary time. So somebody once told me that the goal is not to wake up and not have to work. The goal is to wake up and get to choose if and when you work, right? Which is a big difference. It's not to wake up and just say, oh, I have nothing to do today, I don't have to work anymore. It's to wake up and have that choice of, okay, do I want to work today? And if so, when and what do I want to work on type thing. So having discretionary time to do things that are important to me, to basically intertwine my work and personal life, to get up early and work so I could maybe take some time off in the afternoon, or like I said, take a Monday off to do something, or go to a function for family, right? Just things like that. And I have to remind myself of that over and over. And especially, this would be a great lesson for anyone listening. If you ever feel like somebody is passing you, or they're doing better than you, is just remind yourself why you're in business. And if it's anything like me, it's not to, make the most or hit these crazy goals. Not that we don't have goals, but it's basically to create the type of work-life balance that I envision for myself, with family and discretionary time and things like that. And I do think whenever you feel like you're not moving fast enough, or you're falling behind, it's good to remind yourself of those things and reassess those things, because it basically puts everything into perspective.